Hey everybody, this is Clint. Welcome to Sweetcast. I'm super late with this video. I've been streaming a ton last night. I was up really late. Got a lot of stuff to do. It's wild. And one thing I'm noticing is that people keep asking me about what's the difference between a 30-day campaign and a 60-day campaign. I'm going to figure that out as far as the numbers go. But one thing I can tell you is that a 60-day campaign feels really long. It feels like a 90-day campaign. I don't know what it is, but we only have 18 days left, so this is going to go by fast, for sure. But just campaign mode is intense. So I will say that. But appreciate everybody that has supported the campaign thus far. I'm going to refresh this because I know we've been getting some backers. 1,290, 10 backers away from 1,300, which is huge. And I sort of see now like the plateau is we're probably getting toward the end of the plateau, sort of in the middle. So yeah, if you haven't backed it yet, please do help us reach new heights. We want to hit 70K to get everybody upgraded print quality for their book, and beyond. Really, I'd love to see this thing hit $100,000. So yeah, if you haven't backed it yet, check it out or get yourself a t-shirt. All right, sorry, that was kind of long. Okay, so video today. Heather Antos is an editor. It's not really about Heather Antos. This is about uh, the incentives, essentially. This is not just her. This is every editor, every comic book professional, everybody that is presiding over the decline of the industry, and they are motivated by a different factor. Okay, so here's a retweet. Somebody says, why is it so comical to suggest that some people may be tired of hearing about white supremacy? I know I am. Yeah, because it's like shouting on the street about vampires. Maybe there are some people that are into vampirism, but how many of them are there really? Let's be honest. And that is all you hear about constantly, including in your entertainment. Comic books are stuff full of white supremacists everywhere, and it's kind of shocking. It makes you wonder, do these creators really see white supremacy everywhere? I think that the answer is actually no, they don't. I think that deep down they know that it's a bit of hyperbole. They know it's a bit ridiculous, but they're going to say it anyway. So Heather Antos, of course, retweets. Why do you retweet? Because you want everyone to see what you're saying. She says, so what are you doing to stop it? Seems to me like a real good way to stop hearing about it. So you have to join the cause. If you're not, you should be publicly shamed. So this has 3 retweets and 43 likes, which doesn't seem like much. Why does it not seem like much? Because it's not much. I wouldn't brag about it too much, to be honest. Uh, but Heather Antos sure will. She says, me condemns white supremacy. Twitter, poof, goes up 100 plus followers. Me, sounds about right. Yeah, so this is what it comes down to. It's not about making comics better. It's not about doing your job. It's not about customer service. The incentive is not sales, believe it or not. It is followers on Twitter. And when you have such a huge number like 32,000 followers, my goodness, that okay, 32,000 followers, and you base all of your self esteem on that and your self worth, then of course, getting more followers is a big deal. So this is what it comes down to. I've heard your boy Zach say that SJWs are, you hate Nazis, right? Yeah, of course everyone does. Yeah, well, SJWs are people that want to be congratulated for hating Nazis. That's exactly what is happening here. And from there, it just, oh gosh, it's just this proud, like, look at this. Where are the Nazis? Stop the alt right. Where are they? The Klansmen and the Nazis in I still have yet. I've met one guy that said something racist in my comment section over 2 years, a 2 year period of time, like objectively pretty horrible. Once, okay. Besides that, You're talking to all the same regular people, and a lot of those people are following you because it's such a cringe show. So they can make videos about it, just like I'm doing here. It's not because they're rewarding you. This is just so silly. But this is what it comes down to. It's just bullying, imaginary. See again, making comics into propaganda. And not that I'm saying, oh, Klansmen, you're defacing Klansmen. No, it's because you're implying that everybody else that you don't like is a Klansman. That's what it comes down to. We're sick of it. Just make comics or get out. There's plenty of people that'll take your job, and they'll do it, and they want sales. Uh, so this is it. This is the new fake reality. It's not reality, but we're all going to pretend that it's reality. We're just going to pretend it. So now this poor guy that got retweeted about it over and over and over, now has to deal with all of these people jumping on him about being a white supremacist, because that's the implication here. He says, too, maybe for instance, they are simply sick of hearing about white supremacy. Yeah, they're sick of hearing about it. There's no way. I'm sorry. I've got to say, you're not getting you're not getting 100 extra followers because you said something against white supremacy. And then she goes on and rails on it constantly over and over. Now this guy, it doesn't matter what your beliefs are, if you're a white supremacist or not, you are going to get the brunt of it, because she just got a pat on the head. And so that's the plan here. What does this have to do with being Valiant Comics editor? Nothing. In fact, if I was running Valiant Comics, I would tell her to knock it off, because you're supporting their name and you're creating political conflict where literally none exists. None exists. Wow. And let's see what her response is about the Twitter followers. Well, there's okay. Well, there are several. There are several, but it has nothing to do with my actual follower account. One, Twitter as a corporation has been known to and chastised for allowing white supremacists to thrive on their platform. Well, that all depends on how you define white supremacists, but I'll tell you, they also they let Al Qaeda be on their platform. They let ISIS, famously be on their platform. Allow Antifa to be on their platform, which is not an idea. It is a group. They have a website and everything. It's insane. The fact that I had so many is not shocking, but disappointing to see allowed. My goodness. Two, even if you only lost one follower that was a white supremacist, I would say that's a cause for celebration, but also disappointment that the platform allows and enables it. How are they going to get in people's heads? You're assuming people are white supremacists if they don't follow you. Can you see how obnoxious this is? Maybe they unfollowed you because it's obnoxious. People are sick of they want to follow you because they want to hear about the Valiant comics that are coming out that you're editor of. That's what they wanted to hear about. Now they're stuck with you fighting essentially windmills. That's what this is. You're fighting windmills. Anyway, so appreciate you all listening to the video. Don't forget to back Fatal. It's on Indiegogo. The link is in the description below. Let me know what you think about all this nonsense. And I don't know, while you're at it, give yourself a pat on the back for not being a terrible, obnoxious person. Thanks, and I'll see you in the next video.